All right, welcome back. This isn't going to be a long-winded video, but we have something serious to discuss today, which is the downfall of Sig Sauer. If you've been living under a rock, there's been a lot of commotion about the Sig P320s going off, and I feel the need to talk about it. So I got an email from Sig Sauer P320 information. I'm just going to briefly skim over this. They said in this email recently there's been a number of reports and claims regarding the safety of the 320 pistol and its use by U.S. military and law enforcement agencies. We understand you have questions. We want to address your concerns and provide you with full, complete, and accurate information. Sig Sauer has always and will continue to put safety and security of the military, law enforcement community, and consumers and the public first. The 320 pistol is one of the safest, most advanced pistols in the world, meeting and exceeding all industry safety standards, so on and so forth. They're basically saying it's not our fault. All right, so let's play devil's advocate here. Let's say that out of all the instances of us hearing that the P320 is going off when you put it in a holster with your finger off the trigger, and the recent incident that just happened with the government official, let's say that all of this is bogus, and these are people who are just having negligent discharges. They're just putting their gun in their holster, finger on the trigger, being negligent. Why isn't this happening with any other gun? That's the question for me. Why isn't it happening with any other gun? If I was in a position of leadership at Sig, I would be asking that question of, hey, what's all this going on? We have X, Y, and Z happening with this P320. Is this happening with our 1911s? No. Is this happening with our Sig P365 series? No. It's just this gun? Yeah. All right, hold everything. We need to make a statement. In that statement, we need to talk about how we care about the safety of everybody involved, and we're going to pull these P320s off the market until we figure out what's going on. We haven't gotten that. We haven't gotten that. What we've gotten is Sig basically saying, nuh-uh, it's your fault. Since that doesn't make sense to me, it's gotten to the point where it's now become egregious, and I am now boycotting Sig. Everybody else can do whatever they want to do. I'm boycotting Sig personally. I have a Sig P365. I've never had any issues with it. But my thought is, if this keeps happening, which it keeps happening over and over. We keep hearing all these stories. We keep seeing all these videos about the 320 going off. We keep seeing it happening to people while they're on the range or in their line of duty, line of work, whatever. If this keeps happening and Sig isn't taking responsibility, I can't in good conscience refer a Sig to somebody or say, hey, yeah, go buy a Sig. Because if they're not taking accountability for what is going on now, what's their quality control look like? Is there something wrong with one of their other guns and they're just looking over it? If somebody is to even have a Sig P320 while we're training, I'm training a client. What if that gun goes off? It's now affecting my safety and their safety. If it goes off, bullet might ricochet, hit me, it might hit them, I might have to apply medical attention to them. It's just not a good idea at all to be rolling with the Sig P320, so I can't in good conscience train anybody with the P320, and I'm definitely not going to recommend that anybody buy a Sig from here on out until they fix the issue. Now, they could fix the issue this year, but just because they fix the issue or say it's been fixed doesn't mean that I'm still going to turn around and start recommending Sig again. This has now become a problem where so many people have been affected that it's going to need to be quite a decent period of time, several years, for me to start gaining trust in Sig again and start saying, yeah, go buy you a Sig, they're good guns. I also say this because if you look through my video history, I've been speaking highly of Sig. Like the Sig 365 with the Icarus precision grip module and all that stuff, I love it, and I carry that on a daily basis. But as we get new viewers, as the channel grows, as regular viewers might go through the catalog of videos that we have on the channel, I don't want them to see something that I've done in the past and say, oh, he really likes Sig, so I'm gonna go buy one. Because that is 100% not the case anymore. The 365 that I have is cool, but I got my 365 4 years ago when Sig was doing relatively well. It hasn't been a new purchase and I just can't. I just can't. I have to boycott it. With that being said, I wanted to get that on record publicly. We have a lot of great stuff coming up. Dwayne is doing great. He has a lot of good ideas. There's something that Dwayne, if y'all watched the video from last week, Dwayne was talking about concealed carry and how to conceal correctly. Dwayne has a lot of good ideas, and in the next coming weeks, he's going to share something with y'all that we haven't seen anybody do when it comes to training. So keep a lookout for that. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm always going to be honest with y'all and give y'all my honest opinion. It doesn't matter who's paying me, who's not paying me, what's going on. I'm in this space for real. I'm at ranges all the time. This isn't just a hobby. Like, I do this, and my word has to mean something at the end of the day. So appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Roman.
Get yourself a Glock. Lose that nickel-plated sissy pistol.
Okay, people, let's move on this John Doe. I'm not having any fun here. You know how cranky I get when I don't have any fun.
Yeah,